Good morning. I'm Kevin Gregg. Welcome. Good, fast, cheap. You only get to pick two of those. That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi, welcome to the show. This is the Working Creatives Podcast. I am Kevin Gregg. I am a creative director, producer, writer. I have performed and presented for over 2.5 million audience members. Glad to have you here. This show is dedicated to helping you get your creative work done. And we're going to focus on something. This is a big thing that I have to talk about with my clients all the time, and people that come in to my community and to work with me. They want the answers now. They want the results now. And it gets down to some basic ideas that you've heard over and over again. It's not going to be new, but I need you to hear it today. So before we dive into that, if you are someone that has a creative project, you feel that you've got something that is calling you, that you need to get it done and finished and out into the world, there's a great way to do this. You can come on over to the Working Creatives community, which is on the school platform. The link is down below. You can join the hundreds of people that are over there that are working on getting their creative projects finished, getting it to their audience, and then figuring out a way to create income and revenue for their creative work. It's an encouraging atmosphere. We really push each other hard in a positive, encouraging way in order to get your creative work done and get it out into the world. I personally believe that you've been given those abilities and skills and talents by God, and why not get it out into the world and be around other people that are working on the same thing with their different projects. It doesn't matter if you're a writer, filmmaker, musician, dancer, actor, whatever it is. Come on in so that you're around other people that are on the same path trying to get their work done. The link is down below. So, big thing that I deal with all the time, especially in working creatives. You get people come in and they just want it instantaneously. That could be their project's done. It could be they want money right away. They want fame right away. But that's just not how quality work is done. One of the big things that we continually focus on, the thing that I've discovered, and I know that you've experienced this, that the best stuff that you look at is when things have, that there has been craft, focus, attention, and sometimes time that's been put into something. And the best comparison that I can give to you with this, and give credit where credit is due. I think that I heard Rick Warren talking about this once. Whatever you're focusing on grows. So just like a plant that needs focused water and sunlight that's on planted seeds that's in the ground, the more that water and that sunlight is focused on that plant, the more that it will continue to grow. And that's exactly what's going on with your skill, your attention, your focus, right? And so many people, I get it. Like even people that join my community, they're just like going, yeah, I've been thinking about this idea. How do I get it done? How do I get it done right now? Well, there's a caveat to this, which is what the title of this episode is today, about it being, it's you can either have it good, you can have it fast, or you can have it cheap. And this is something that I've learned over the last couple of decades, especially working with the Walt Disney Company and working on other major projects. You only get to pick two of those, especially when it comes to your creative work, because there's always going to be a price exchange for what you're doing. There is always a price exchange for what you are doing. If you're trying to create something that's really going to make an impact on people and that's going to make people just sit up and notice, okay? So let's use good, fast, and cheap. Only pick two of those. If you want something good and if you want something fast, you can't have the cheap part of it. It's not going to come cheap. Now that means if you want something that's good and fast, in a quick amount of time, could mean a couple of things. It could mean, hey, I'm going to be paying a whole bunch of money for skilled professionals that can come in and support me as I'm getting the back end of this done, right? I'm a video guy and there's this film that I've had to done, but I've got to get a crew together and I want to try and turn this thing around in a month. All right. Great. Then that means you're going to need your cinematographer and your editor and your gaffer and your other people that are going to be supporting you, people that are helping to light the set and costume and makeup and all this other stuff. That's going to cost money. That's going to cost money in order to turn that around as fast as you can to make sure that you have the highest quality project that's there. All right. Maybe it's that. Or maybe it's the idea that you go, there's something that I've really wanted to learn and I want to get this. I want to be producing things within like 6 weeks and I need to get the skills to do this myself. Okay. That means you're going to need to hire someone or be trained by someone in a program or whatever that is, where it's going to be a 6-week intensive. And that's going to come with two costs. It's going to come with the amount of money that you're spending because of the level of caliber of quality that you want on that. And there's also going to be the price. There's also going to be the price of time with your with your relationships or things that you're going to have to say, no, I can't do that. I have to be fully invested with that. That's going to be a cost, right? So if you want something good and fast, it ain't going to be cheap. It's going to cost you. Okay. If you want something that's good and cheap, you're not going to get it fast, right? If you want it good and cheap, right? It's like, well, I really, really like this, but I don't have the money for it. Okay. That's when you really start investing your time. And it's going to have to happen over time and showing up and doing the stuff. But you have to do it on the level that with what you can afford. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with taking the time in order to craft this thing well over time. You just have to figure out, how do I have other sources of income coming in while I make this, with the intention, ladies and gentlemen, that anything that you're doing it's not for like, well, I'm just doing this as a freebie. No way. Any of your work should be heading towards, especially your creative work, should be heading with the goal of going, there's going to be an exchange that happens with this at the end of this. Someone is going to say, wow, that's great. And they're going to either invest their time or their money, or it's going to be something that's going to lead to other paid opportunities for me. All right. So don't think about it being like good and cheap. That doesn't mean that there's not income at the end of this, right? And then there's the final thing. Well, I want this fast and cheap. I want to do this fast. I want to do this for as cheap as possible. That's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. There's no way that you're going to be able to do something super fast and super cheap and expect that you're going to get high quality, professional level results from this. You just won't. You'll get a lot of lessons out of it about what not to do in the future. Now, I got a funny feeling that if you're somebody that's watching this channel and watching this show, I know for a fact that what you want at the end of this is good. You want something that's not only good, you want it like the best of the best. You want to be producing high quality stuff. Here's the biggest thing that I can tell you, that I have to tell people also in my community as well. Part of this price is you have to be showing up consistently. That is the non-negotiable price for creatives. You have to be showing up consistently and having this focus and this commitment of saying, this is something that I want to do. No matter what's going to come my way, I am consistently going to show up at this. Even when the initial feeling of like, wow, this is fun and this is cool, when that initial feeling wears off and when you're having a day when you're not feeling great and you're not feeling inspired and you're feeling tired and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's coming in, are you going to consistently show up? That is the price and the commitment that you have to do for this, right? And listen, all of this stuff that I'm talking about, it's not like this is exclusively for creativity. This is a rule of life. This happens for diet, exercise, relationships. It's about making a commitment and showing up consistently, all right? And it's about that investment. And I'm telling you, seriously, you have to make sure that you're showing up even when things aren't panning out, because you are developing and building a mental, emotional, and creative muscle inside yourself, where you're going, this isn't working out, but I'm testing and I'm learning what's working and what's not working. And I'm learning not to take this as a personal defeat or that I am less than. I am learning as I am doing this, and I'm building this muscle as I'm moving forward, right? Here's a big thing that I want to tell you. If there are people that are out there that are telling you, hey, you can get this so fast and with no money and all this other stuff, you can get all of your dreams coming true. This is something that I've learned, particularly over the last few decades. It's old standard knowledge. If it's too good to be true, most likely it isn't true. If it's too good to be true, if it sounds like, this is amazing, I can't believe this happens, it's probably not true. And I've experienced that time and time again. So many times where I thought, like, this is the answer. If I just do this, or if I just get this tool, or if I just join this program, or if I just join this class, or whatever this stuff is. And it's all about instant stuff. And like, I'll instantly get my stuff done, or I'll instantly start making, tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars a month or whatever. It sounds really good, right? I can't believe it. Yeah, don't believe it. It's likely not true. There's a much more stuff that's going on behind the scenes. There's probably another cost that's going on in terms of advertising costs or marketing costs, which are necessary, or there's going to be a cost of there could be costs of integrity. There could be costs that come up where you just go, well, you can do it, you can get those results, but it's also going to cost you your integrity and your relationships, right? So the fact is that it's about showing up, making that commitment to yourself, and recognizing, all right, and resolving yourself. And I'm not going to say that there aren't outliers that are out there where stuff can happen and stuff can unfold and go, oh my gosh, it seemed like it happened overnight. Maybe. That can happen. It is so, so very rare. That exception is not the rule. It's not the rule. And I think that there's a reason why that exists, because there are these muscles that we need to be developing as artists as we get better with our craft and our skill, because there is a price to be paid for it. And that's a good thing too, because it's developing us into the storytellers, the artists, the creatives that we are supposed to be. But it starts by making that commitment and saying, I'm going to continue to show up. And again, using things like James Clear's Atomic Habits. What's one thing I can do? What's 1% better that I can be every day? What can I do so I can just push myself just 1% better so I can learn this a little bit more? Next thing you know, after 100 days, you've at least gotten 100% better from where you were. But it all happens with the commitment showing up. It's easier not to do this alone. It's part of the reason why I created the community, Working Creatives community, so that you have a place where you're showing up and that there are other people that are on that same path that are doing that as well, that are making that commitment and saying, hey, I'm going to show up. I created inside the Working Creatives community, I created a public thing which is called the Did It Check-In. It's a daily Did It Check-In, where people are able to do their own public accountability of what did I do for my creative work today? And just write it out. Not for me, not for anybody else, for themselves. So they have a place where they can look back over time and go, I did that. There was a period of time where I was showing up consistently for this thing and I was checking in, and that check-in serves as the proof for yourself that you're making that commitment to move forward. So if that sounds intriguing to you and you want to do that and you're on that path, then go to the link below for the Working Creatives community and join us over there and join the other people that are on that path to getting that stuff done. So good, fast, cheap. You only get to pick 2 of them. I definitely hope that you pick the 2 that have good in it, because if you end up going with the fast and cheap, it's not going to be good. And I think that what the world really needs is more good art, more good creative product that's out there. And I truly believe that we need that great creative product that's out there because it ultimately points towards our maker. And why not be a part of that journey as well? Hey, really grateful that you joined us here today. If this is your first time here, or if you haven't done it before, could you please do me a favor? Like, share, if you know somebody that this would impact. Subscribe. That really helps the channel as well. What is it that you're committed to? What is it that you're just going, I'm in on this. I'm going to consistently show up on this. Would you mind sharing that in the comments below? I would love to interact with you as well and encourage you on your path with getting this stuff done. That's it. You can also hit the notification bell so you can find out whenever I'm going live with these videos or whenever a new video is released. And I'll keep helping you on your path to getting your creative work done. Thanks for joining us today. Onwards, upwards. God bless, and I'll see you the next video. Bye-bye.